things around in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. 2 balls and a strike to Amed Rosario.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
I know we're just 1 batter into this game, but this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone. He cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, or he's going to have a long day.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and 1 strike. Rosario on at first, nobody out. Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Conforto.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. Popped him up. Kelly is under it. He's got it 1 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's got a 13-game hit streak going. You know, when you get to 13, you start thinking, can I get to 15? Can I get to 20? He's building on something here, folks. Pay attention.
That average pushing up near 350 now. 17 home runs and 37 RBIs. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. So far this season, Davis is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Reined in. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. And now Arizona gets its first. In now, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as it bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Lays off 2-2 now. And he struck him out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, 1-1. This one's down to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Ketel Marte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eduardo Nunez. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Pitch on the way.
3-1.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll get in there safely.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Andres Gimenez.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. Fouled away. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rojas comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Marte is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Batting 9.
So striding forward now, Noah Syndergaard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Third baseman.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Escobar.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there. That came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Christian Walker. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Syndergaard is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Christian Walker becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-1 the count now. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Will move to the third with no score. So striding in, Ahmed Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try.
The shortstop.
And now pitch on the way.
Rosario.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First offering on its way.
Yeah.
A windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box, Carson Kelly, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Three balls and a strike to Carson Kelly.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Full count, 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Ahmed.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Had to protect there with field at that point.
So here now's the pitcher, Zach Gallen. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Count even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. On the ground to the left side. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the left.
Now to the plate. It worked. Jimenez 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Again, another foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1-2.
Now here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
In now, Andres Jimenez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a move over to first. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Popped up. Escobar has a play, and that retires the side. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Inside and low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. Josh Rojas is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball is swung on and missed.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two
number
guys
5.
get on base. That's pretty
Eduardo.
deflating. But now we'll see if the
Extra
cleanup guy
ball.
can still pick up the runner at third.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Behind 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Wilson.
First pitch on its way. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in now, Noah Syndergaard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Walker is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1. Ball. 2-1. 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Conforto is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Stepping into the box, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now. And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Late in the game, as a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Fouled off. The 1-1.
Ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Shortstop.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball. The playing piece, 2-2. Ball, go.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The pitcher, Zach.
Stepping in, Zach Gallen. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2-0 now. The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Starling Marte is on deck. And the count will be full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
In the air, out to right. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that retires the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still no score. J.D. Davis the next at bat. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Count now a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Eduardo Nunez.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 to count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Andres.
Ready once again, Andres Jimenez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Andres Gimenez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Jeff McNeil will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at third base, number 6.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Syndergaard.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Merrill Kelly was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Kelly.
Noah Syndergaard will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Has a look, now the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. He'll throw home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. And now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Arizona bullpen comes through there. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we still have no score. Here's the
now
pitch.
playing third base, number 6.
Josh Rojas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder.
1 gone down the Arizona 7th. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 2.
Now
So here's Eduardo Escobar. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting through that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. So they do get their first hit, but Dominic Smith is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 2, Dominic.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Justin Upton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Justin Upton.
Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Marte fields it cleanly, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking at his career totals, Alonso is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Justin Upton is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 8, Justin Upton.
Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Leading off,
first pitch coming, here it is.
The second baseman.
Oh, and he misses it.
Ildemaro Vargas.
David Peralta will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Runners off for second. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-2.
Ball. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. In his career, Ahmed has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Now, you know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. On later when the game's over.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Darren O'Day enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as this David Peralta will stay in the ballgame, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Tim LaCastro stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Alex Young will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball Game tied until the bottom half. He's set and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. On a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. And there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Rojas settles under it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Standing in, Andres Jimenez. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Yoenis Cespedes will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Into the corner and slicing foul. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 14 homers and 47 RBIs. The 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
The catcher, number 40.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Rene Rivera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for New York, number 44, Rene Rivera.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
The set and the 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. Yoenis
attention,
Cespedes stays in
A
the ballgame in the
defensive
9-hole and
man.
takes over at second
Now playing
base.
second base, number 52.
Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number
Now
9, looking to close the door.
Number 39. Edwin.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. From the stretch, a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Josh Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. New York came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Darren O'Day claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 1 run, 11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.